Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. It's Lamont Daigle here, the president of Lion Canada and International, coming at you with some great information. We just wanted to let you know that there have been some great developments lately. For some of you who don't understand what the Lion Canada does, we're the people that have been standing in the streets of Toronto, Ontario, and in Canada for the last 22 months to stand against the control and tyranny of the Canadian government since the beginning of this so-called pandemic that's out there today. Now, the reason I'm coming at you is because I want to give you a little bit of news. If some of you don't understand what the symbol means, it's the O for oppression. The government's crossed the line. And as a people who are tired of control and tyranny by a government who's not giving us the real information, we stand and we draw the line. That is the whole point, my friends. And the reason I'm coming at you today is because I want to give you some good news. Number one, I want to let you know about some great developments that's come up lately. Because since we started this in April 2020, we've done absolutely incredible as an association at bringing the groups and the movement together here in Canada, because quite frankly, the Lion Canada was created as a movement to help support all the groups, the people, the patriots that are out there, because we knew that the heat would be turned up basically on people that stand for their freedoms in a country that is showing their true colors right now. And we are going to change that over a very short amount of time here. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because in October of 2020, when we had 12,000 people in the streets of Ontario, the government took a look at what we were doing and they went, you know what? These people are getting too much power. The patriots of Canada are standing up too much and they must be put down. And what they did basically is they came after a whole bunch of us groups, a whole bunch of the leaders that were out there. They disparaged us, they character assassinated us, they put us in jail, they gave us conditions where we could not get out there and speak the way we are speaking right now. A lot has changed. And some of the great legal professionals that we worked with and lawful professionals came together and helped us get to this point today where we're able to let you know what's going to happen here very soon. Now, moving forward of January 8th and 9th, after this weekend, what's going to happen here is a whole bunch of groups and leaders are going to be coming together to move forward. Finally, after so much division between people, after so much miscommunication between people, a lot of really great patriots are going to hit the streets finally together because they have done, and I say they, and we all know who they are. They are the ones who have been dividing and controlling what's been happening from inside the organizations, and things are very rapidly changing for the people, which means we are going to be standing in the streets together very soon. A lot of old blood and old issues are being put aside because, quite frankly, folks, we have to come together for this next round, right? As we know, winter is upon us. There are new mandates and new vaccination agendas that the Canadian people are not agreeing with, right? Let's just look at it this way, my friends. I have many friends and family who have chosen to receive the vaccination agenda that the government has given them. And after 2 years, these very people have realized that something isn't right, okay? The proper way to do this is not to impose and coerce and force or mandate Canadians to take an injection or a vaccination, right? It's not morally correct to force people to do anything that violates their freedom or bodily autonomy. The media and the government have done everything they can to coerce and convince our fellow Canadians that life's going to be better for them should they take these injections, right? Now, a lot of Canadians have not taken a look at the full science and to long-term effects and the repercussions of what these vaccinations are all about. And you know what? That's completely fine. The freedom of choice is the end of it all, right? If people want to take the vaccination, absolutely, right? If people want to wear the mask, absolutely. That's completely up to you. However, the proper data hasn't been given to the people, and all we're asking here is for the people that are standing against these first rounds of vaccinations, second, third rounds, and now with some long-term care facilities of our elderly going into a fourth round of vaccinations, enough is enough. The time is now, my friends. And the reason we're also standing up in the streets again is not only because everyone's putting their differences aside and finally deciding to come together, but the people that are sick and tired of looking at the lies and coercion of the government to give them these vaccinations are finally saying, wait a second. You're telling me that if I do these vaccinations, if I take these injections and stuff, I'm not going to get my job back? You mean I still have to get boosters? I still have to get, I still have to wear a mask? You're telling me that basically there's never going to be an end to these rounds of vaccinations? Exactly. So the vaccinated people and the unvaccinated people, the masking people and the ones that don't wear masks are coming together and saying enough is enough. This is what we're waiting for. Why? Because dividing people is not good. Canadians are good people. We know this. And we just want to make sure that people understand what the proper research is and the proper information that hasn't been given to them is awaiting. Right? We have doctors, we have nurses, we have EMS people, we have firefighters, we have postal workers. We have so many different organizations and people that are willing to stand up with the people in the streets of Canada to say enough is enough. And this is also a reach out and a call out to all the groups and organizations and leaders out there that have been doing their own thing out there, and they haven't been a part of the organizations that are actually standing up in front of these mandates and coercions. Okay, so we're reaching out to you guys saying, contact us at The Line Canada at my email, which is lamont@thelinecanada.com, spelled LAMONT, at The Line Canada, and we will put you in contact with anybody that you need to speak with, and we will do this together. So thank you so much, my friends. Over and out. We are on the right side of history, and we're waiting for you to join us. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful weekend, and we will speak to you soon.